Effective time management means creating a balance that allows you to do the things you need to do without getting completely overwhelmed and stressed. This requires being realistic about how much time you need. Try asking yourself some questions. How much time do I actually have? There are 24 hours a day and 168 hours in a week. It sounds like a lot until you consider that you'll spend some of that time sleeping, eating, and getting from place to place, and other things like that. You may be surprised at how much time some little tasks take. How much time do I need for schoolwork outside of class? Depending on your program, you should be spending an average of 1 hour outside of class for every hour you spend in class. Let's say you have 18 hours of class every week. You should be spending 18 hours every week working on assignments, studying for tests, doing readings and homework, completing hybrid activities, preparing for labs, and reviewing material for your classes. When you add that together with your class time, it's 36 hours every week. That's the equivalent of a full-time job. How can I balance my time? If you have 6 hours of class on Tuesday, you don't necessarily need to go home and study for another 6 hours. You could plan that study time for a lighter class day, or on the weekend when you have more time. When you spread out your study time over 7 days of the week, it will likely take you only 2 to 3 hours per day outside of class time. Working a little every day will be better for establishing a routine, and it will also improve your learning and memory. Think about when you'll best be able to do your work and plan your study time then. For example, how effective are you at 1 o'clock in the morning? Not all hours are created equal. 1 hour of good quality study time is better than 3 hours when nothing is sinking in. It's just as much about quality as quantity. You also have to consider how your workload might change throughout the semester. Earlier on in the semester, you likely won't have a lot of big assignments and tests to worry about. However, as the semester goes on, your workload will increase. You'll likely have several large assignments and tests due all around the same time. Remember that you can think beyond just 1 week at a time. If you have several busy weeks later in the semester, it can help to get started in an earlier week when you have more time. Managing your time is a lot easier when you use tools like a weekly schedule, a semester plan, and a task list. You'll learn about each of these tools in this online module.